Okay, I'd like to show you some stretches now that you can do with your client. And these are stretches that you use the clients working with you. So very often what you're getting them to do is to push against you to cause some resistance to what you're doing and then relax. And then this allows you to actually get a deeper stretch. So the instructions are, I'm going to move my leg like this and hold it just around the ankle. I'm going to signal to Mark that I'm talking to him. Hi, Mark.
Hello.
What I'm going to ask you to do in a few seconds is I want you to push back against my hand, yeah? Not use your full force, maybe about kind of 20, 30% of your strength, but just enough to cause some good resistance, yeah? And then I'm going to ask you to relax, and when you relax, you literally just, you can let your breath go and stop pushing. How does that sound? Awesome. Great. So after 3, 1, 2, 3, push. Great. And I'm just holding that resistance. You're pushing. Great. And then just relax. And as he relaxes, I'm just pushing back. At this new point, I'm just going to bring the leg forward a little bit, not as far back as we were originally, and we're going to do the stretch again. So Mark, push back. Great. And then relax. And I'm just pushing, just going a little bit more. This is kind of full stretch for Mark, so I'm just going to ease that off a little bit, and we're going to do it for maybe one last time. So push back, and then relax, and then really just go. Great. How does that feel, Mark? It's a good stretch, isn't it? Let me give you a tip. If you have a client who's really flexible, and Mark is actually quite flexible, but somebody who maybe does a lot of yoga, a lot of Pilates, you might not actually get much resistance when you're trying to do this move. So another way to do this is to elevate the leg. And what I do is I bring my knee onto the table and I raise the leg and I start from this position, and this creates more of a stretch. Okay, I'm going to continue now and show you some more stretches with this leg. So I'm going to support the knee and bring the leg out. When it gets to this stage and there's enough room, I'm going to slide in, still supporting the knee. I'm going to hold on to this leg to stop it sliding forward and then just walk forward and just stretch this out. I generally want to go until I feel the resistance, which is about here. I'm using my thigh as some support here. I'm supporting the knee. Does that feel supported, Mark? Feels very, yeah? Great. Now I'd say that's about the peak of your stretch, would you say? Yeah. So I just want to hold that a little bit. And what I might ask you to do is take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, I'm going to give it one last just good stretch there. Okay, I'm going to show you another stretch here, which my good friend Terry Masson in Canada taught me. And we bring the leg to the side of the table and we drop the leg down. I am supporting, I've got my hand between his leg and the table, and in this position you can just stretch the leg out. How does that feel?
Yes, good stretch.
Good stretch, yeah? Where do you feel it?
Inside the thigh.
Inside the thigh. Okay. Once again, please note how everything's supported at all times. Putting the leg back into position. Okay, so we're going to continue the stretching with Mark facing up. You can kind of do the same thing in reverse, just supporting the leg, and then to this position, holding the leg against my thigh and just stretching out. There we go. No sudden movements, no jerkiness, just hold that stretch. And then just push a little bit more. And we're done. Supporting. And just walking up with this stretch. Now, I'm going to show you some more stretches, which is probably going to surprise the cameraman, hi Mike, because I'm about to jump on the table. That might even surprise Mark. Okay, Mark, are you ready for some more stretches? Yes, please. Let's do it. So, I'm going to jump up on here. Again, you really need to be careful with your draping. You don't want to be exposing bits here. Now what I do is, we're going to be stretching this leg, but what I want to do is secure this leg, because I don't want it to be flapping around. So what I do is I just hook my leg over like so, and that's secure. So, that's it. We're going to do the same thing as we did before. So what I want you to do is push back against me, and then when I say relax, just let it go. Okay, so push back, about 20%, awesome, and then relax. Again, push back, a bit harder, good, and then relax. And one last time, push back, go on. That's it, and relax. And then just ease it off. From this position, we can do the stretch in a slightly different way. I'm going to move up, still securing this leg, and I'm just going to bend. I'm holding my arm here. This is where the support is. And Mark, just push against me here a little bit. Good, and then relax. Again, push. And relax. Cool. So, on the other side. Okay, push back. And relax. Push back, push, 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 and relax. Whoa. Now, if you really want to effect this stretch, what you can do is just grab the toes and just pull them down. How does that feel, Mark? Yeah, it's a good stretch. Great. And then finally, just moving the position. The effort's against here, push, and let's relax. One last time. And relax. Great. One final thing we can do while we're up here. I like to bring the draping kind of into the middle here. Bring the legs up together. What's happening is the feet are kind of together here, and we're just going to stretch out the knees. Don't push this beyond what the natural stretch is. Work with the client. So I'm just going to hold this here. It can be quite an intense movement. It's important the client doesn't feel that you're going to push or jerk or do anything sudden, to allow them just to relax and breathe into the move. I'm going to push it just a little bit more, Mark. Here we go. That's it, just holding that pressure. Now when you finish this stretch, it's really important to move and support the legs back into position. So bring them back up and slide them back out. A couple of last stretches we can do with the arms is we can just stretch the arm out like this. Quite a nice stretch. Do you feel that across your chest, Mark?
Yeah.
Of course, evening the stretch up. And you can actually double this one up. Even applying the pressure here, just down. It's a good stretch. Hey everybody, so that's the end of the DVD. I really hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. It's been a lot of fun today. I hope I haven't missed any of the techniques. Don't forget, if you need any clarification, if you need any help with anything, you can always contact me anytime. If you haven't done the diploma course, come back and do the diploma course. There's lots more moves to show you on that. I'd like to thank Mike for doing the filming and the editing today. I'd like to thank Mark in particular for having to endure all that massage. And really what I want to say is, just take these skills, go out there and share the massage. Cheers.